Hi guys, and welcome to this episode of the Just My Opinion podcast. On the Just My Opinion podcast, we talk about everything entertainment. Sometimes we even go beyond the entertainment field. A lot of exciting and interesting conversations over here. So if you're interested in stuff like that, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification button, and all that good stuff. Of course, as the title of the podcast goes, Just My Opinion, which everybody's entitled to. Feel free to also drop your opinion in the comments below because we are always excited to hear from you guys. So let's jump into it. Hi, Ambassador.
Hello, people. It's your Ambassador again doing this thing.
Today, we are going to be talking about Jovi. So, we know we have previously talked about the fact that the claims that Jovi is one of the best artists for his age, one of the best artists out there. We have extensively spoken about that on this podcast. Now we're going to be reading another article from Shea Waves, which also talks about Jovi's impact. So the title is Jovi, the most impactful rapper in Africa. MI only created his own record label in 2020. If you didn't know, MI was not the owner of the Chocolate City. He was just an artist under the label. He was only promoted to CEO in 2015. The label was created in 2005. Sarkodie started doing music in 2005, but only created his own label, Success Music, in 2014. Till date, the only artists who have been signed and released projects under the label are Aquabo, Junior, and Strongman. I am very sure majority of you have never heard those names before. Manifest started his musical career in 2005. He only co-founded Sing It Damn It Music in 2019. Till date, he has not signed any artists. Calligraph Jones created his own label in late 2018, and as of today, he has signed just one artist. Jovi created New Bell Music in 2013, and with limited resources and support compared to the artists I listed above, he has signed Renice, Rachel, Pascal, Tila, Tata, Ishaku, DJ Mathematics, Shay, Kilo, Law, and recently 50 stylists produced some songs in Tata's They Know the First Love album, and that's how I came to know about him. Jovi does not just earn at signing artists, he produced for all his artists. Do you know how long it takes to make a good beat? The stress. Do you know the cost of one beat? Jovi is an awesome producer. If he quits music today just to make beats and sell online, he will still be making more money. Jovi has never been about himself. If all Jovi wanted was fame and money, he would have signed for Akon's Convict Music OT at what does OT mean? Remained under Mumak or remained under Mumak or probably signed with Pete Bacardi's Empire. Yes, Pete actually wanted to sign Jovi when he left Mumak. Jovi declined and proposed he signed Magasco. He created his own label because he wanted to give us a sound Mboko and also help other artists. The likes of Sarkodie, MI, Nasisi, or Calligraph Jones do not have an artist under them that's bigger than Renice. Okay, so this post is credited to Pius Berry Official. So Pius Berry, if you're in the entertainment scene, you know Pius Berry is one of a very loyal fan of Jovi. So I'm glad they credited the post to him, so we know from what kind of point of view we should be reacting from. So what do you think about this article, Ambassador?
I like the fact that I've just created that context. It's a loyal Jovi fan, right? Chakra TV is just reading and we'll give our opinion based on that. That's his opinion. As a fan, he has the right to have an opinion. His opinion is also backed with some facts, but I think that the facts are he's still looking at the facts from the lens of being a Jovi fan. Because I think MI, the first point he raised, MI only had his own label or started managing Chocolate City down the line. I think it was Audi Makuri who owned it from the beginning, and then maybe gave him shares, and that's how the management evolved. I also think maybe Jovi started his label too soon, because we had how do they call this guy for Oleku? It was Ice Prince who went global. I think one was it the BET Awards or something like that. So he really went Africa and global under Chocolate City. There was Brimo. There was Victoria Kamani from Kenya who went also Africa at least under Chocolate City. but I don't want to start calling the names under New Bell and how far they went. So, is it just in saying that he created a label that is the point, or the lesson, the story, or how far or how successful the artist went? I also think maybe if he signed under Akon, he would have built a better network. He would have learned some skills or some, should I call it, tricks of the game, which later on he became and created his label. He would have been able to use those networks and those things he had learned from Convict to now actually make these artists become better people. Not better people, more successful artists. Yeah. So, saying that because he created a label, I have also created a label, but who knows about me? What success does my label have? Nothing. So, it's not about saying you created a label, it's about what success the label have. So, New Bell is better than my label I created, One Entertainment, because New Bell had better successes than I had, or way better. So, also, Chocolate City is better than New Bell because they had way better successes than New Bell had. So, to just say he created a label, that's the thing. No, I think MI could as well created, he would as well created a label if he wanted to. But how successful that label have been, that's the question. That's one. Now, the aspect of being producer and artist, yeah, I think that's a huge strength because it gives some level of independence. But my fear is also, I had that situation in my label too. There is always that conflict of interest. One, the other artists feel like you keep the best beats for yourself. Two, are you focusing as a producer or if because producers have assumed that back role of artists take the shine. We are just here to make you shine, like all the other characters or actors on the value chain who help the artist shine. But when there's an artist producer, he also has that cap of I want to shine. So it's difficult for him to give certain things or support certain artists in a certain way. So there's always that conflict, which might be a very strong factor in the fall of New Bell, because some of them felt like he was pushing just his own career and was not pushing them. Some of the things I've written, I was not there, I cannot say, I cannot make that kind of claim. But based on some of the things some of them have written after leaving New Bell, we can come up with that conclusion. So the two things he has raised of starting a label, is that so much of a positive thing or was how successful levels? Being an artist producer, yes, that's a very great skill to have. I like that skill when you are alone in your label and then you are producing yourself. That way you don't depend too much. Independent artists, that works a lot for them. You create your music, you don't have to go and pay anybody to produce your music. You produce your best beat, write your best song, and then push it out. But when it's a label where the other people cannot produce, but are depending on your beats for them to blow up, it becomes a problem. So those two things, I don't really know if it's a strength or it's a weakness. Did it work in favor of New Bell, or was it the cause of the fall of New Bell? Not the fall. Yeah, I can say fall though, because what New Bell was supposed to be, I don't think it really became. So that's my opinion with regards to writer.
Yeah, definitely. Like when I was reading the article, I was just thinking, I really agree with you. The whole point of if he signed to a bigger record label, like maybe Account record label, and creating a network. You know, I've spoken extensively on this channel about like the role Jovi and Stanley Eno needed to play in our entertainment scene, and I feel like he would have had a bigger network to be able to play that role in a better way. So either ways, at the end of the day, like I will not disagree that I feel like Jovi had the intention of, okay, I want to build something, I want to sign. He had that intention. Yeah. Were there other ways he would have gone by it? Yes. The way he went by it, was it the best way? Who's to say? But I feel like there's some value he would have had if he did sign to other bigger record labels and created that large network. So yeah. Let's talk about our sponsors, Echo.online.
As usual, Ambassador is here to talk about the money. Echo.online is that tool that brings the money to your pocket. Echo.online is a tool adapted for African realities, such as its payment methods. Echo.online is here to monetize your art, so you could sell tickets on it, you could stream your music, you could sell your music, you could sell merchandise, all of these things. Some are under construction, some are already functional. But as usual, I just thought to jump early enough so that you get the best deal from Echo.online. Also, it's very simple to use. Create a profile Echo.online, share all your social media handles, get your followers to follow your Echo.online. When you have a significant community behind you, you can start monetizing your art. will get them to buy your merch, buy your things, and also it's adapted to the African payment that I've said, and also you as an artist can easily collect your money, reinvest in your career, and then grow organically. Step by step, we go. So as usual, also if you have a song record online, share it in our comment section. We'll pick it up and push it as hard as we can. Because that's our contribution to help the ecosystem grow as usual. What Ambassador said. So drop a record online and share it.
Thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Just My Opinion podcast. As usual, we are always happy to hear what you think. So let us know in the comments below. Thumbs up to this video if you do enjoy our content. Subscribe and see you guys next time. Bye.